Hi, Bob here at Reality Training, and leaders trying to reshape your business in the current climate. So this is about flexibility of working hours, because we're going to be thinking about bringing people back into our premises, and we've got to think about staggering their hours so we can observe really good social distancing. So here's a thing to think about, because we want to make sure that our people are being as productive and as brilliant as they can be. And it helps if we understand that when it comes to time, there are broadly three types of people in the world. And this is a thing that's come through a chap called Dan Pink. And he says there are three types of people. So you have some people who are larks, up with the lark. So these are people who peak in the morning and they trough around lunchtime and then they recover in the afternoon. Okay, so you may very well be a lark if you're somebody who jumps out of bed. Then you've got the opposite, which is an owl. So an owl is a trough in the morning, they recover through the day, and then they come alive in the afternoon and the evening. And I know quite a few people like that. And then you've also got what they call third bird. And third bird is somebody who recovers in the morning, they peak around lunchtime, and then they trough a bit in the afternoon. So if you think about that, lark, owl, or third bird, you might be able to categorize yourself under one of those. So if we know that we have different people peaking at different times, if we can, under the new reshaped business, it would really help if we could design the time to work around when they are at their best. That would be a really good thing to do. So as a leader, you need to understand your people and, if possible, adjust their hours to suit. Personally, I'm a bit of an owl. However, I can be a lark, largely depending on how much sleep I get. So there we are. And then, of course, it's down to trust. You've got to trust those people to work in the best hours for them, especially when they're working from home. That flexibility will become very, very important. Now, let's think about it. For the next few months, you're going to have a multi-shift, possibly multi-site business with lots of people working from home. So the first way to get the most out of it is to work with the time management of your people so their best times coincide with the times when you need them to be at their most productive. So I think that's a really good strategy for thinking about changing the hours that people work. Bob, Reality Training, results through inspiration.